What's good, y'all? This is one of my old favorite spots out here. There's a sunken boat more further out. I haven't been here in a while. Ugh. My friend Adan, he's at my house right now, outside the house, fixing his girlfriend's her car, doing work on her car. I said, yeah, man, go ahead. They hang out at my place every like once a week, twice a week. She lives with her parents. She's like in her 40s, and then he lives with his wife and his kids. Him and his wife, I guess they separated maybe maybe a year or two ago. He moved back in because they had the house together and he's paying it off, and they live together. House covered the bills. Their marriage, I guess, has been dead for the past 15 years. It's been a sexless dead marriage for about 15 years, he said. He says he doesn't hate her, he cares about her, but he's just tired of her, and he wishes he could live with his girlfriend and offer her more, but he can't move her in, can't really get her own place, and he can't go over to her place because her parents don't like him. I think he's too old for her. He's like late 50s, she's like 40 something. She's a nice lady, always says hi to me when I see them. He was actually the very first person that told me that fairy chick liked me. I remember when I first met her, when we were first hanging out, and I'd help her with job applications. He gave us a ride back to my house from Walmart, and I offered her a ride home. She said no, she was gonna walk. She was very modest. I said, all right, and Adan said, why don't you go for her? She likes you, obviously. And I said, nah, she does. I said, she's married, bro. And he was like, yeah, but her man ain't here, he's in another country. Yeah, but that was that part. And this video, we're just gonna be talking about the disconnect. This is gonna be one of my last videos I make for a while, and then I gotta go away for a while, and then when I come back, I'll make you some comedy, talk about funny shit, nasty shit from the past, Center Academy, bunch of other shit. Yeah, we're gonna call this disconnect. So past 2 weeks, I've been having like a weird feeling that I'm gonna die soon. I don't fucking know why. And I feel that it's gonna happen in my mid-30s to late 30s. I feel it's gonna be either a car accident or something medical. I was trying to shake it off over a week ago. By the way, I've been sober for almost a week now. 5 days, almost a week. 4 days, almost a week. And 5 days. And we're gonna hit 2 weeks, then a month, 3 months. That'll become 5 months. That'll become 6 months. Back to being sober for a fucking year, sober off of everything. Anyways, yeah, this is one of my old favorite spots, by the way. Anyways, what I was getting to, about over a week ago, maybe when I first was about to start getting this feeling, my ex sugar mama, she pulled up at my house. I told her what happened with a fairy, and all that. And she pulled up at my house, and she showed me her new car she got, because her storage unit where she keeps her car was near my house. And she said she wanted to go get something to eat. We didn't do nothing. We just went to go get something to eat. And I said, okay, and then she wanted me to drink with her. I said, I got to work later. I got that interlock device in my car. I won't be able to make it to work if I have a drink with you. So she gave me money for Uber. I had the drinks with her at lunch. Paid for everything, and then she gave me some money to take the Uber later. And then I didn't go to work. I just fucking drank more. And that progressed, and I kept drinking, and I ended up going to a party with a couple people I used to chill with. And I ended up using there. Feel fucking disgusting with myself. I fucking used, and that progressed, and for 3 days straight, I was fucking using and drinking. Fucking disgusting. Never thought I'd fucking fall that low ever again. And I just felt so defeated and so lonely. you know, about the whole situation me with her leaving and just how things ended, and just how my life's been, and I was thinking about my late fiance, thinking, damn, you know, I wish he was here, you know, like, I don't know, I always felt like safe around her for some reason. I wish he was here at the moment, you know, rest her soul. And I keep getting fucked up more, and that chick Monica, you know, Double G, she was harassing me too. You know, I would ask people, you know, you think Fairy ever really loved me? And they said, no, bro, you know, she was just leading you on, or they said you were just a rebound, or you were just an affair, bro. Or other people said, I think she loved you at one point and cared about you, but, you know, it turned out she weren't what she wanted, you know. And I just couldn't get it out of my head. I just kept using more and drinking more, and I couldn't get up off the floor for like 3 days. And that Monica chick kept like trying to chill with me. She just got a man. She's getting married soon. She doesn't want me. She just likes, you know, she's like most other fucking women. They just want to fuck me. They just find me attractive. That's it. I'm not long-term material. So I don't fucking want that right now, man. You know, like, fuck off. And then, like, I shared some of that shit. Hold on, you know. Gotta do this bullshit. All right. So, my ex Fairy started hitting me up, and I said, man, I really don't want to hear from her right now, you know. It's the reason I'm feeling like shit. I really don't want to hear from her, and she ended up calling me, got in an argument, and she was telling me, go fuck Monica, and I'm like, shut, you know. Last time we were broken up, she told me to go be with other women, and I didn't. She started fucking crying about it. And you know, like, she regretted that, and like, she told me to go fuck Monica. For me, I find that disrespectful. I feel like I meant nothing to you, and you're throwing me, not only throwing me the fuck away, you're throwing me at other people. I'm like, damn, bro, damn. She was even saying, like, try dating her, see if you can get married to her, like that. I just felt disrespected as fuck. Yeah, Monica's a beautiful woman, but I'm not gonna just get with somebody because of their looks. I fall in love, you know, with their personality, their soul, their traits, their values. And we just got into a fucking argument, and I was fucking shit-faced. I ended up flirting with her, telling her, you know, I love you, and turning her on and shit. She tells me that she loves me, she misses me. I'm your red string, you know, I love you more than anyone else. I don't want to be with you or anybody, and all that. And I let her fall asleep and try not to talk to her no more, because, you know, it was just fucking my head. So the next 3 days, I stayed sober, but I was shaking non-stop. I was hot and I was cold. I kept vomiting. I couldn't eat anything. I felt so disgusted, so fucking weak. Little by little, I started like going through the withdrawals, and I beat them. I beat them before. I don't give a fuck what any addict says. You can beat those withdrawals through your, you know, your will and your strength. Eventually, you probably won't be able to. But I beat them. And I started thinking, I need some clarity, I need some healing. So I went to go try something I never tried before. I went to go see these people, they call them padrinos. I guess this religion originated from Africa, but it stems out to the Caribbean and to parts of Latin America. So the day before, I go to see this man for my, you know, for whatever the advice is gonna give me, you know, just the clarity. I see that, I've told you that chick Fairy would stalk my social medias, not as much as she used to, but she'd block me on IG. And I guess while we were together, she claimed she blocked her husband, so he'd stop bitching, you know, seeing pictures of us and all that bullshit. I found out she blocked me, and I'm pretty sure she unblocked him. She's talking to him again, commenting on this picture. So I'm thinking, this bitch is probably just rebounding back to her husband. So I just felt so fucking betrayed, even though, you know, she's single, she can do what the fuck she wants, just like me. But I just felt like, damn, bro, you say you don't want to be with nobody at the moment because of what happened. It's not just, when I hear that, I say, It's like, it ain't that you don't want to be with nobody. You just don't want to be with me. So I felt so fucking angry, and I had to go run an errand, and I couldn't drive. I felt like I was gonna fucking wreck. So I said, nah, I gotta keep it together, I got my son with me. I started putting a bunch of things together, saying, hey, maybe she was a hoe the whole time, you know, because she told me about an ex-boyfriend of hers that's still interested in her, that I guess was her very first boyfriend. Then about some young kid that she used to babysit, that he's in love with her. And I was thinking, maybe all these people she just had affairs with, and then ran back to her husband. Like, maybe I wasn't the first time she cheated and left her husband for. Maybe it's happened before, because she told me they were broken up and she saw somebody a few times. I said, maybe they're always drawing it off, and like, I meant nothing. I was nothing. Nothing special, nothing unique. I just started feeling disgusted and miserable, like I needed to hear that. So by the time I had to go see the padrino, I was hoping he would tell me, hey, this woman never felt shit for you. This woman doesn't want you. This woman is over you. You were nothing to this woman. You need to move on. I was hoping he would tell me that. Instead, this is what happened. I go there. As I'm waiting for her, his assistant's there. She's a young girl, very sweet. She made me coffee. She's probably like 16, 17. She made me coffee. I sat there. She's very polite. Her English was very good. But we spoke English and Spanish. When the padrino came, he had me sit on a chair on top of a strange type of carpet in another room. He had a bunch of, religious symbols, African, Native, and Catholic symbols and things everywhere. And he told me, take your shoes off, cover yourself, your legs, with this towel. And he sat down, and he had like a cup of water, and another cup he had shells. And they're called caracoles. And he had rocks and a coin and chalk. And he told me, what's your real name? He said, your real name's not Jewel. And I said, okay, I gave him my real name. He said, how this is gonna work, I'm gonna get information and numbers and see where this is going, negative or positive. So I told him, everything that was going on. So before I told him to that, he started saying it was going more negative. So he told me, first, I want you to do this. The spirits, he said, how this is going to work. My spirits, my ancestor spirits and my dead loved ones are going to talk to yours. And he said, do you feel any connection to any dead loved ones and dead spirits? And I said, yeah. I haven't anymore in a while, but it was my grandpa, my paternal grandpa, and my late fiance. And I think the reason why, because I helped take care of them while they were alive. I looked after them, and in their last days. So I think they look after me. They've proven it in some ways. Like the last time I saw my grandpa, he was in a dream. He had died already, been dead for like about a year, or like almost 2 years. It was like 2021, 2020. He told me, Jewel, stop being so angry and drive safe. I ended up getting in trouble with the law for being angry and not driving safe later on. And then, I don't know what your beliefs in are, but you've seen spirits. I can get more into that later, but if you ever seen a spirit, like basically in the dream, there's that, but there's one that happened that I never believed, and you probably wouldn't believe it unless it happened to you, and I'm gonna tell you the first time. It was 2-3 days after my fiance died. I'm laying in bed. I got my arm stretched out where she used to sleep at. I wake up because my arm's numb and it feels heavy, like something's on my arm and it hurts. I move it and I'm wiggling around, and I turn and I see her, and she looked like how I really originally first saw her, when we first started dating, the long blonde wavy hair. And as I'm waking up, she goes like, and she wakes up, and I said, I'm thinking, holy fuck, she's alive, she's here. And I say, touch my face. She touches my face. I say, play with my hair. And I'm thinking, how do I tell her parents she's alive? And then, and she looks just like a regular person. And then she says, are you playing with me? And then she just fades away, and I don't see her. I saw her numerous other times, but we'll talk about that another time. But the last time I saw her was back in November. I remember Ferry and I were laying in bed together, and it was 4 a.m, and my late fiance appeared, and she crawled in between us, said, I love you. I said, I love you too. And I was looking at her, and it's 4 in the morning, so it's completely pitch black. But it looks like the sun is hitting her, like sunlight is hitting her. And I asked her, when I'm dead, because I feel like I'm over her. I love fairy and I want to be a fairy. So I asked her, when I'm dead, are we gonna be together? And she looked at me, and with that look, I could tell it was a no, but she looked happy and at peace, and she was moving on. That was the last time I ever felt her or heard from her or anything. So I told the padrino about that stuff, and he says, they'll look after you, and they're still around, so we're gonna communicate, yours and mine. So he started seeing things, and he told me, first thing you got to do, hold yourself, hug yourself. You have fallen off. You're not valuing yourself. You're not respecting yourself. And he was right. I wasn't respecting myself by using, by getting fucked up, by being sad over somebody that didn't want me no more, by just being angry, by falling off and not being responsible. And he was right. And I am a strong person. I have worth. I've dug myself out of so many fucking holes and fixed fuck ups. I just was blindsided at the time. And then he started telling me, tell me about this woman. Is it a woman or a man? I said, it's a woman. And I told her, about my recent ex and all that. And he said, what is she like? Is she materialistic? I said, no. I told her how she is. She's very family oriented, very sweet, all about her kids, and very hard worker, very mom-like. And he started seeing things, and he said, okay. He said, what happened? I told him, and he said, okay, she's got a different perspective, and you got a different perspective, and that's why it didn't work out this time. And he said, she still loves you. She loves you a lot. I didn't expect to hear that shit. And he said, but there's a third party, and they're trying their best to keep you all apart. Do you have any idea who this could be? Immediately, it all clicked. I said, yeah, her husband. He said, her husband has put a curse on you and her. He's put a curse on her to make her confused and to make her sick. And he's put one on you to be anxious, to have anxiety, to not have respect for yourself, to not lead, to not care about yourself and care only about pleasing others. And he was right. I was doing all that. I was trying to make it work. I was trying to keep her happy. I was trying to, do what she wanted instead of doing what I wanted. He said, you got to remember, you came into this relationship like a strong man in control. He said, you need to return to that. This man has put a curse on you to do this for you. And he started shaking, he'd shake the rocks, the caracoles, and he'd talk in an African dialect and in Spanish and English to me. And just talking to this man, I felt calm and at peace. And he was telling me, you need to fix yourself. Before anything good can come to you, you need to fix yourself. And he told me I need to get a cleansing and get this curse removed. But he said, I need to communicate with the spirits, minds, pray to them, cleanse my house, and that they will protect me. And they'll get rid of this. And I'm going to go to this other lady. She's going to do this one cleansing that my grandma used to do to remove any bad negativity. I renounce any negativity that's been put on me, any bad curse. And I'm on my way to be sober again. I'm going to be that man that I used to be. I'm going to be him again. Where I can be the best version of myself. Best dad I can be. Best worker. Yeah, and I don't give a fuck if somebody doesn't want to be with me. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like I thought, maybe she's back with her pussy husband. Maybe she's with somebody new from work. Oh well. Life goes on. I'm not gonna die over this. I'm gonna be alive. But I remember the month I met her, this therapist I had by law named Dr. Derek, he told me, you were involved with 2 women that were heavily addicted to drugs and had a lot of psychological issues. And I said, I know, but I'm never dating anyone again. I'm staying single for life. Just gonna be a dad. He said, nah, you're gonna meet somebody. You're gonna meet somebody real quick, and you're really gonna love this person. Dr. Derek turned out true. I met her. She didn't have none of those issues. She just had this like back and forth, on and off. You want me, then you don't want me. You're confused about what you want. You're scared to leave. You know, you care about what you're too much about what your family thinks, this and that. Then you got a different perspective and all this and that. She gets tiring. She gets exhausting. But yeah, I've been practicing all my old stuff. Calm me down. Stay sober. Take care of myself. Been cleaning. Fixed out my hair. Fixed out my beard. Looking a little better and healthier. I can feel it. I can feel it. And I got this. There's a little chick at work that always follows me around. Her name is Yalana. And every time she sees me, she's always asking, like, ¿Cómo está la cubana? How's the Cuban chick? And Yalana's Puerto Rican. She's a nice, cool kid. She reminds me of me when I was her age. She's like 21, 22. But I told her to be careful so she doesn't get in trouble. And I told her, I even showed her things. And she said, you know what? Deep down inside, this woman truly loves you. She can't deny it. I said, yeah, well, I don't know if things are going to happen. She was in a situation like me a while back for 2.5 years. And she fell in love with a married man. I don't know who pursued who, but he put her through a lot and she put him through a lot. And they'd always fight and disrespect each other. In the end, he left her not to go back to his wife, but for another woman. And she still loves him to this day, but hates him. She wants to get rid of that. I said, yeah, that's probably too much happening. When too much of that happens, you just got to get away. So I was asking her, do you think my situation is the same? She said, too much of that hasn't happened, the disrespect. But yeah, she truly loves you. So I hope whatever curse, that bitch, faggot husband of hers put on us, I hope it gets renounced and it's thrown back at them. And my God and ancestor spirits protect the both of us and our children. And anything bad he's put up, I can go back to him and fuck him. And I'm gonna stay sober. Ain't nothing gonna fucking kill me. I'm gonna stay alive till my son's 25. I ain't gonna fucking die anytime soon. My kid turns 8 this summer. And I don't gotta fucking use or drink. Started working out again too. Little by little, we're gonna be back there. But we gotta take off for a while, I want y'all to take care and take a moment to breathe. Y'all take care and I'll hit y'all up in a while. See y'all.